welcome back to our science class. My name is Teacher Yuri.
And in today's video, our lesson is about the properties of materials. Please open your book on page 41. Okay, your Inside Out student book on page 41. Here are some vocabulary words that we need to know before we begin this lesson. Okay, so first we have electricity, opaque, transparent, translucent, reflect, scattered, directions, electrical conductors, and electrical insulators. Please feel free to pause this video and copy these vocabulary words in your notebook. And please refer to these vocabulary words anytime you need to as we go along with our lesson for today. Okay? Hello everyone, welcome back to our science class. So in today's video we are going to continue the topic that we have discussed last week about the properties of materials. Okay, so if you can recall, last week we have discussed about 3 different properties of material. Okay, they are elasticity, hardness, and heat conductivity. Now in today's video we are going to continue starting off with electrical conductivity. Okay, so electric is a flow of electrons around a circuit. Okay, so there are different materials that lets electricity pass through easily. Okay, so a material that lets electricity pass through easily is an electrical conductor. Metals such as copper, gold, and aluminum are electrical conductors. A material that does not let electricity pass through is an example of an electrical insulator. And what do you think are the materials that are electrical insulator? They are rubber, glass, and plastic. They are examples of electrical insulator. So to get to know more about this topic about electrical conductors and electrical insulators, please watch the following video. there is a non-metal that conducts electricity. Very well. It is known as graphite, which can be found in pencil leads. Okay, so it's not all metal that are good electrical conductors, but there's a non-metal that can conduct electricity, and that is graphite. The next property of material is the ability to let light pass through. Okay, so there are different materials that allow different amounts of light to pass through them. An opaque object does not let light pass through it. When light shines on an opaque object, the light is reflected or absorbed. So we can see that the opaque object, but we cannot see what is on the other side of the object. Examples of an opaque object are bricks, cup, a stone. So these objects do not let light pass through it. The next one is a transparent material. This material lets almost all light pass through it. So when light shines on a transparent object, we can clearly see what is on the other side of the object. Examples of transparent material are glass or clear plastics. So this material allows almost all light to pass through it. The third one is a translucent object. It lets only some light to pass through it. When light shines on a translucent object, the light is scattered in different directions, so we cannot clearly see what is on the other side of the object. Examples of a translucent object are frosted glass and tissue paper. So they are objects that lets only some light to pass through it. Let's try this activity. Circle the correct answers. Wood or copper is a good conductor of heat, while wood or copper is a poor conductor of heat. So choose what is a good conductor and what is a poor conductor. What is your answer? Okay, a good conductor of heat is copper because copper is a metal, while a poor conductor of heat is wood. Remember, wood is a heat insulator. Next, number 2. Iron or rubber is a good conductor of electricity, while iron or rubber is a poor conductor of electricity. What is your answer? I hope you're correct. Yes, iron is a good conductor of electricity because iron is a metal, and metal are good conductors. Next, rubber is a poor conductor of electricity. Remember that rubbers are good insulators. Therefore, there are poor conductors. Number 3, translucent or transparent. It allows most light to pass through it. What is your answer? Correct. Transparent objects allow most light to pass through it. Let's go to the last one. We cannot see through A, an opaque or translucent material at all. We cannot see through an opaque object, okay? Because you cannot see on the other side of an opaque object. So for our workbook activity for this week, please open your workbook on page 26, okay? Now we are going to read the statements and then we are going to write T for true or F for false in the table below, okay? True if it's correct and false if it's not correct, okay? So let's start with number 1. A hard material returns to its original shape easily after being stretched, okay? What is your answer? The answer is false, okay? Why false? Because it is actually an elastic material, okay? Not a hard material, okay? Let's go to number 2. Rubber is more elastic than glass. Is it correct or not? Okay, so our answer would be true, okay? True, because rubber is more elastic than glass, okay? Glass is a hard material. Next, number 3. Air does not allow heat to pass through it easily, okay? So what do you think is the correct answer? The correct answer is true, okay? Water and air are insulators, okay? They are heat insulators, okay? So let's answer the next one, number 4. A heat insulator lets heat pass through it quickly. Okay, is it correct? Is it the heat insulator? The answer would be false. Okay, it is the heat conductors that allows heat to pass through it quickly. Okay, so 5, 6, and 7, you are going to answer it by yourself. Okay, please answer 5, 6, and 7 by yourself. Alright, so that is all for our activity for today. Have a great day everyone, and I'll see you in our next lesson. Bye.